Hey, welcome back. Thanks for checking in. Got a small stack of comics again this time. Let's get going. First up, I've got NFL Super Pro. It's a book from the 90s. It's number 2. 1991, Volume 1, Number 2, NFL Super Pro. Published by Marvel Magazine. It's a fun first book. You've got your football player becoming a superhero as well as a superstar. Nice clean book. You know, it's what you'd expect from a book that's relatively recent. Nice. This one, on the other hand, this is going back a little ways. This is Supervillain Team Up. Supervillain Team Up number 12. Red Skull and Doctor Doom. Just a beautiful cover. Just gorgeous. Okay, and this one, this bad boy, Volume 1, Number 12, June 1977. Just gorgeous work. I'll find something for you to take a look at. Red Skull, so make sure it doesn't have any symbols or any weird stuff. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Just beautiful artwork. Gorgeous. Colors still pop. Nice. A little bit of Captain America there. Beautiful. 77. Next up, let's see. I've got Astonishing Tales featuring Deathlock the Demolisher, number 36. The cover is very reminiscent of Steranko, but it's a buckler cover. Really nice. Nice presentation on that. Again, colors pop. Let's see, this bad boy, 1976. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. Lovely. Really nice work. I was a huge fan of Deathlock back in the day. Well, I was a huge fan of a lot of the characters, but Deathlock was one of them. During the time where I was also a big fan of watching $6 Million Man, you know, cyborgs in general were super cool to me when I was a kid. You know, and now here we are in 2024, and in a lot of ways, it's a normal thing. Next up, we've got Red Sonja. Red Sonja number 7. Another yellow cover. This one's also from the 70s. 1977, Volume 1, Number 7. Thorn artwork. It's fun flipping through these. Every other page is like a spread of ads. Look at that. Just gorgeous. Really nice. Okay. Okay, so next up I've got a couple of oldies. First one's, well, they're both kind of beat up. I'll go with the one that's in worse shape. This is Classics Illustrated Junior number 501, Snow White. If you remember a couple of videos ago, I showed you the little golden book of Snow White. There's the comic. Overall, it's clean. It's just aged poorly. Let's see. Classic Illustrated Junior, October 1953, number 51. The Wonderful World of Fairy Tales, only 15 cents each. If only they stayed that way. Okay, a little bit of staining. Really nice artwork in this. Clean. Definitely from a different time. The style kind of reminds me of Prince Valiant. But overall it's held up well. It's not too bad. Just a little rough around the edges, folds, a lot of color breaks on the cover. But it's still a really nice find. Yeah. There's a lot of color breaks, scratches and whatnot on the back as well. Okay, second one. This is also a Classics Illustrated Junior. 15 center. It's got a lot of color breaks as well. And ticks and pretty well everything you can think of. Number 535. Wizard of Oz. Same deal. This one is February 57. February 1957. Really nice art. Really nice. Nice big panels. It looks like watercolor was used on these. I mean, you can see in this particular panel, you can see it's very much like a watercolor painting. But yeah, oh, there she is, and that's not Glenda. Very cool. Very cool find. Oh, yeah. Okay, here's another one from the 50s. I think in a previous video I was talking about unintentional remarks. Remarks are usually when you'll take a printed comic book to the artist who worked on the comic, and they'll do a remark on it, which means that they'll do an illustration or something on the front cover, and it won't necessarily be a blank cover, because you can get those a lot of the times as well. An unintentional remark would be something where it's definitely not the artist who worked on the cover who decided to modify it, such as in this case, where I guess they felt that Lucille Ball would look better with a mustache and bushy eyebrows. Now, I really can't speak too much to that, because when I was a kid, yeah, I would do the same thing. I've got a key Batman comic. Actually, it's a Detective Comics. It's a fairly big key, and at the time, I just thought everybody needed big mustaches on the cover. Yeah, I've still got it. I'll dig it out at some point. I'll probably show it off. It's not really a source of pride, but it does make me chuckle at how people in general viewed comic books back in the day. as disposable entertainment. And now all of those comics from that time and earlier are treated so preciously. I Love Lucy Comics, Volume 1, number 24, July-September 1959. So it's got Lucy. Oh, there's a big rip in this one as well. Okay, so they're in France. So this one's had some loving. Oh, cool. So yeah, it's definitely true to the back in the day. Back cover ad. Yeah. So yeah, they're in France in this one. Oh, okay. So they end up in London, England as well. So except for the front cover, I mean, that's expected. You know, the corner being pulled off. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this one, because I doubt anybody's. This was thrown in with a lot that I had bought of that included those the classic Illustrated Juniors, because they knew as well as I knew that nobody was going to buy this. But what I might do, because it is a comic from the 50s and there is an interest from some people in collecting coverless covers, I may just remove the cover, give it a cleaning, and then go from there. Because overall, it's got tears in it, and it's had some loving. It's actually, I mean, the colors have held up really nicely. There's Ricky, poor old Ricky, constantly victimized by Lucy's antics. But yeah, just see if that becomes a screenshot. Okay, next up I've got a more contemporary book. This is New Ultimates number 1. And when I wasn't familiar with this particular printing of the book, where the cover is shorter than the rest of the book. It's not as wide. I thought, okay, cool, it's going to be a fold out. I don't know why I left this in the bag. Oh yeah, you want to drive comic book collectors crazy. Leave the tape on the bag when you go to take it out. They'll likely go ballistic on you, or bonkers, or just start crying. Although a lot of people argue that you shouldn't be using that particular type of tape anyways. You should be using painter's tape. But I use painter's tape for other things. Back to this beautiful condition. It's a little bit of stress just up in here, but otherwise really nice and shiny and clean. From 2014, 2010. So when I took a look at this, cover folds out, and then the back, the cover folds out and folds out and folds out. It's a never-ending cover, but man, oh man, I don't know if I can get the whole thing in there. Nope, I can't actually get the whole thing in there, but that's isn't that cool? Wow. Very cool. Beautiful. So that's an amazing cover. New Ultimates, issue 1. I think everybody came up to the party on that one. Let's get this back in the bag so it doesn't get heavily manhandled. There we go. Okay, so next up we've got a hardcover trade here. It's a thrift shop find. Most of those, the Rawwws, were flea market finds or nostalgia warehouse finds. I like to go and check out what the other vendors. I'm not the only vendor there selling comic books. There's about half a dozen of us with table displays of comics, and there are a couple there who have far more comics than I do, so of course I like to go through on a regular basis and see what goodies they've got. You know, it helps me and it helps them. They make a little bit of cash because I want everyone to be happy there so that they stay. But this I found at a thrift shop. Right. Batman Arkham Knight Volume 1, hardcover. So it is linked with the game. Wow. Wow. Look at that. I don't want to open it too wide. I don't want to crack the spine. Just beautiful artwork. It just pops right off the page. Nice clean book. You know. Batman's having a bad day there. So yeah, it's Joker is dead, but in Gotham City, evil lives on. Let's see if I can get an edition on this. Oh, cool. Well, the back of it has got a sketch gallery. Wow. That's a nice surprise. Just want to see. Just bear with me for a couple of minutes here, or less. Okay, copyright 2015. So it compiles single magazine form Batman Arkham Knight 1 to 4, and then there was an online component, Batman Arkham Knight digital chapters 1 to 12, copyright 2015. Right, so this book compiles all of that in their volume 1. Holy crap. Sketches, color comps. Really nice. Really nice book. Yeah, it was a good find. I just stumbled upon it when I was looking through stuff at one of the thrift shops here. Another thrift shop buy. Yeah. It's Ultimate Spider-Man, Death of Spider-Man Fallout. It's a trade. Okay. So this collects Ultimate Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. There's the man himself. Okay, Ultimate Comics Spider-Man, Death of Spider-Man Fallout. Okay, so it's Ultimate Comics Spider-Man, even better. Contains material originally published in magazine form, so the Rawwws. Ultimate Comics Fallout 1 to 6, first printing 2011. Looking to see if this is a first printing. Issue doesn't really tell me. Yeah, Ultimate Comics Fallout 1-6. Nice. Ooh. Wow. Nice book. Yeah, that was a good find. Okay, now, I think the first video I did a couple of weeks ago, I featured Walking Dead Volume 1. Well, I found another one. So it reprints the original comics, which were printed in black and white. Because there's, is it called Deluxe? There's a deluxe version that's come out where it's the same comic, but they've added color to the pages. Let's see, Walking Dead Volume 1, Days Gone By. This is the 13th printing. Yeah, still a nice book. So this one compiles Walking Dead 1-6. That's the first issue, or the first volume, trade. And I also found, along with that, another thrift shop find, Walking Dead Volume 2, trade. And this one, let's see if I can find a nice, oh, it's rather ghoulish. Let's show that. Yeah. Yeah. Nice line work. Nice line work throughout. Just beautiful. And this one, Volume 2, don't want to manhandle it too much, but I also want to see Miles Behind Us, 6th printing. This collects Walking Dead 7-12 of the original singles. Yeah, nice. So yeah, I just kind of chuckled when I saw these. It's like, oh, okay. Well, I already got one, but let's grab another one, because they do sell. Last but not least, I have another hardcover book for Halo. Another thrift shop find. It's a nice hardcover book. Really nice. This one, it's a first printing, 2019. Nice crisp art. It's the style is, I don't know, it's very cartoony. Try to get it without the glare. There's another page. It's kind of dark. I'm not sure how much the camera will pick up. Nice stuff. And I'd never seen this previously. Okay, so it's got the comics, and then there's a section in the back where got the different characters. It's on this side. Character studies. Yeah. So that was definitely a cool find. Yeah. Yeah. Thrift shop sticker. Gotta love them. All right. And that's it for this time around. Again, I'll be running the restock photos of what is awaiting you at Nostalgia Warehouse at my table display coming this Wednesday, 12 to 5. They're open Wednesday to Sunday, 12 to 5. I'll run those at the end of this, and like I've been doing. Let me know in the comments if you would prefer a video of that, or if there's anything else that I can do to improve these videos outside of getting somebody else to do them. Other than that, enjoy your week, and yeah, enjoy the dig, man. Cheers.